Man, good, good. Hello and welcome to the Crag of the Magic Vault, the Pen and Paper Pod, Season 4. Let me go ahead and turn your guys' audio on so you can speak too. Welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. Yeah, if you can't tell the difference now, I am now a VTuber in D&D format. I know, right? Look how much cuter I am. I got horns and shit, guys. Like, look at this. Look at this shit. Look. It's cute.
The horns are perfect for Lucky.
Yeah, I know, right? I got a guitar over one shoulder that I can't interact with. No, no, I can't really do anything. I'll play it this way. I'll blow on it. That'll work. Okay, right. Anyways, welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. I'm no longer your host and DM, because that would be weird. I'm a player, and this is Tanner. He's going to take over the DMing, and I don't know why I'm still doing the intros. I realize that I just overstepped my bounds, and I appreciate that about him. Love you, Tanner.
Very good.
Welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. This is an awkward intro. I feel like I've just like got anxiety because this is like my debut as a VTuber. I really want to make it in the VTuber world, you know?
Oh, you'll get there, man.
Yeah, all right. Simp for me. I don't know.
Yeah, also the rest of us are also VTubers, if you guys couldn't tell right now.
Pooch is a hot VTuber. I'm just saying. Wow, mommy. Anyways. Okay. Welcome again. I can actually do this time, I promise. Welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. Head on. We are a Tuscan Shed Media Network affiliate podcast. Head on over to the Tuscan Shed Media Network to check out all our other Tuscan Shed podcasts. Thank you for listening, and head on over to our Twitter at Pen and Paper Pod and Facebook at Pen and Paper Pod. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Find your favorite platform. Check it out. Get to this. And while you're over there on the Twitch, you can check out our Discord invite to get to our Discord, where you can meet a bunch of nice, like-minded people and talk about fucking D&D 5e and everything else. So check out that stuff. And then while you're over there, yeah, subscribe, like, leave some comments. Let's get this going on Twitch. I want Tanner to take over so that I can just, die internally from how bad that intro was.
You got it, dude.
Thank you.
Right. So back to the Crag, where we guys are at Cytherea's bosom. Would anyone like to recap everybody on what happened in the last session?
I can take a.
Or the big inspiration. Who wants that?
I can take a swing at it because I need inspiration based on roll history here. You want to take the first part of this, guys, and somebody else maybe we can try to like sneak 3 inspirations out of him? Is that like a thing we can do?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'll happily contribute any parts that
worth a shot. Okay.
that we could we're filling in.
The party, having secured a means of eating and sleeping with Cytherea's bosoms, decide that they need to figure out more about how this town operates. They start by learning more about each other, what each other can do. Afterwards, they pack the house at Cytherea's bosoms, bringing in patrons off the street and carry on a beautiful performance. They regale the crowd with what happened on the bridge during the raid, painting themselves as the heroes of the battle. I mean, I really feel like we were the heroes, Tanner. I mean, that's a little bit like, I feel like we were heroes.
To you guys, you were.
Yeah, to ourselves, exactly. That's having a good mental appreciation of oneself. I feel like I got like a VTube person, and now I can be like 1,000% sassier because you can't see my fucking face. It's like a telephone. I can be an asshole over a telephone like 1,000 times more because you can't see my face. Anyways, with some magic, dexterity, and epic dialogue, the party rakes in the money from tips, earning themselves a bit of spending money. They decide to go head to the markets, to the lower market, to find some work coin when Rabab stumbles across a shakedown. 2 older men. Okay, so they're beating up a small child. We meet the small child. Rabab goes into action, immediately knocking out the supposed leader of the 2 men. Rabab heroics, Rabab heroics, Rabab heroics. Lucky and Poochi come over. They're checking out the orphan Tatty. The thieves said they would let him in at their lockpit if he brings them 300 gold for the entry fee, which was dumb because Tatty is a dumb child. He is a dumb fucking child. Sorry, that is gonna get us kicked off Twitch. Anyways, they carry on the operation and are successful, but Tatty is betrayed by the group and left back on the street with nothing. Rabab tells his companions about this, and while Poochi seems ready to help this small child, Lucky is a bit more hesitant. I feel like I did like a lot of work on that session in terms of actually helping the child, but like I don't know,
I mean, with some coercion.
Yeah,
sure.
well,
Reluctantly.
Okay.
A lot of guilt,
Yeah.
a little A, a little B.
Poochi and Rabab had to make some bad token arguments, and then Lucky was like, "Oh, fine. I know you'll just be disappointed."
You're so bad at making the argument. Get a better persuasion score. Okay. Lucky is a bit more hesitant. He pokes and prods the children's story, attempting to get more info, but only hurting Taddy's feelings. Fuck that child. His feelings don't matter. They find out that the group matched the description of Bratvan's Diliquest's personal guard. They'll agree to help Lucky, if not only to ingratiate himself with the hierarchy of the city. Taddy leads them to the warehouse of the lower city, where local citizens are loading and unloading boxes, blah, 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 recon, lower city, blah, blah, blah. After a while, they come across 3 people clad in various armors and sporting weapons. The trio is locked in a heated debate. 2 of the members want to cut their losses and just get rid of the sword. The quote-unquote, the sword. I don't have hands anymore. I can't masturbate! This is terrible. I don't want to be a VTuber anymore. Anyways, harsh insults are slung around before the arguments reach a head, and neither side backs down. In the middle of the tense situation, luckily cleverly... Oh, thank you, Tanner. I appreciate that. Cleverly uses a spell to play a trick on the thieves. Lucky makes the holdout believes that her hears one of the other members insult her behind her back. That sets him on the edge and brandishing the very sword. I mean, I use phantasmal force, so technically, like, I made one of them attack them, and it actually physically caused damage to them. So I'm just,
yeah, a trick.
Little, yeah, I said nitpick. It's a little bit like a little bit more classy spell work, Tanner.
It's fine, dude. It was a poodle, not a dog. All right.
Okay. Once the dust is settled, the holdout was the one left, though just barely, the sword having consumed the souls of the slain thieves. The party leaps to the fray and quickly finish the last thief. They have the sword and stolen back 300 gold pieces that Taddy had originally gave them, but are hesitant to touch the sword after seeing its actions. Lucky handles it delicately and stows it away to give back to the proper authorities. As they exit, Taddy has been watching the warehouse since they entered, and find them coming up out of the other straight seat. He asks how it went, and Lucky goes into a tirade about being a good criminal. After being berated, Teddy tries standing up for himself and his actions, only to be smacked down again by Lucky. Begrudgingly, Lucky returns the gold to Taddy, who is thankfully but still insulted. Fuck yeah, he is. Fuck that child. The group returns to Cytheria's bosom and see that Cytheria Drazelmane herself is at the bar talking to the bartender. She wants the name of the bar changed, as it's obviously because it's Cytheria's bosom. It's about her tits, which is inappropriate. Don't say tits, kids. I regret saying it. Okay. She ominously says that the consequences...
Say breasticles.
Breasticles. That's what you say. Okay. Memories. That we're going with?
Breastidigitation.
Ha.
Oh, that painful. The reveal that
I enjoyed it.
They have in possession of... I haven't... By the way, I didn't sleep last night, guys. This is going to be fun. They reveal that they have come into possession of the item from the magic item blacklist and want it returned to the council. Cytheria confirms that the fact one of the items in the party tells her it was stolen from her personal vault. She seems uncaring about hearing the news and explains she merely has the access to the vault and the security is left to the hands of Lord Rupert. Hugh. Lucky seems annoyed at her thoughtlessness and flippantly insults her work... Flippantly, she deserves it. Flippantly insults her work ethic at keeping the city safe from powerful magic locked away. In a full rage, Cytheria harangues Lucky on the scale of her own work and how she is dealing with crisis on a daily basis that could send Cliff's Edge teetering into the darkness of the abyss below them. Lucky is unfazed, but Cytheria will remember this Cytheria will remember this transgression. Oh my god, we are so fucked, guys. We triggered a. We freaking.
I love the use of "we" here.
Okay, well maybe
it's
maybe
very
I'm
important
more
use.
Yeah, no. If anyone's gonna get these
she likes
assholes in
Poochi,
trouble.
on the other hand. I
Okay, cool. Right.
Nice.
If Poochi registers, how about that?
I'll take over from here.
Sweet.
So yeah, and after that, you guys convinced the bar owner to try to change the name, if not temporarily, in order to get Cytheria off your back. At that point, you guys have effectively gone to sleep and taken a long rest. Unless you guys like to do something, the day is yours.
Yeah,
It's a very It's actually kind of a rainy day.
What is it? Morning?
Yes, unless you want to do something the night before.
I don't think.
Anybody
want to
get high?
I mean, we got high. Like, it's not a question at this point.
All right. Well, Rabab. All right. What kind of high is Rabab looking for tonight?
Something dependable, like that I already have on me.
Do you have any
Nice.
powder?
Poochi will offer his red powder up to Rabab.
Yeah, I hate
Or
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
also good.
Poochi declined the drugs last session, saying that he prefers a clean lifestyle of only booze.
I suck it up with my trunk.
All right. Nice. So you suck up the red powder, and immediately you feel the effects like almost instantly. Your muscles like bulge, your veins pop, like you just feel so much stronger. And through the effectiveness of an hour, you can add +6 to your strength score.
I don't feel like going to sleep now.
So Rob, you're jacked up. Lucky's just looking out.
Poochi is happily asleep on this night.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
had a big old day.
Poochie's asleep.
Okay.
No.
So
I
Bob
mean,
was like
sorry. Lucky is gonna go into sleep, and he's going to get himself a bottle of strong spirits, and then head upstairs.
The bartender actually doesn't really mind you taking whatever anymore. There's nothing really too valuable on the shelf. So
Yeah. So I'm
I
just
see you coming upstairs with that and think that I will take some also to even out.
nice. No
Yeah,
cross
I'm gonna-
buzz to mellow
I
yourself out.
am gonna look at Rabab and like just like I guess inside check to like how like fucked is he?
He just seems really strong.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, he seemed pretty fucking strong before since he's a giant elephant man.
His whole mental state is exactly the same.
Yeah, well, as long as he's not like tripping balls, all right. These are bad drugs, guys. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like
Addiction forming, but
Tell
man,
that
are they
to
effective.
these. And I flex at him.
yeah. Did you have to stick a needle in your butt for that? Because that looks like what that is. You know?
No, I stuck powder in my trunk.
No, yeah. Is that what the kids do these days?
What Poochi and I do.
It's fine. I did it too. I got nothing to think.
I
I really like.
Oh, did you?
I
I
was-
can't remember
I
actually.
did. I'm a little bit scared by like how much I want it now. So like I'm just gonna chill. You know, it's like it's not chill.
You do you, man. No pressure. But I will drink a little bit with you.
Yeah,
to calm
let's
back
drink.
down.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, let's just go get
Got a little
fucked.
bit of a rush from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you both kind of get in your cups and you feel like you get a solid buzz going. After about an hour and a half, Rabab, could you make a Constitution save for me?
I can do that. I think I can do that. Ooh, can I do that with advantage? I'm not sure.
Am I making
need
the
to check
save
my
as well?
feats.
Sorry.
Let's go pure
No.
regular. for now.
You're not.
Yeah, this is for his powder. Right.
This-
Gotcha.
I have proficiency in Constitution saving throws. I do not have advantage. Those are two different things.
Oh, nice.
If you had advantage on saving throws of any sort at this stage of 4th level, like that would be way overpowered.
Yeah, that would be way too much.
Yeah, so with a.
But I do get to add my proficiency bonus.
Nice. With an 11, you do. If you feel, I don't know, it feels like you really want some more of this, but it's a passing fancy. Kind of goes away as fast as it came in there. And as the night takes, you guys, you all fall asleep. Or Bob, your strength kind of fades away, and you feel pretty tired afterwards. And then you guys get up into the next morning, and it's you see the dawn break over the crest of the cliffs around you. As you see, it's just not raining on yourself, but you can see as you look out past the buildings of the cliff's edge into the open area of the abyss, you see that it is in fact raining. And it's kind of affected the mood of everything around you as people are a little sadder now.
Fuck me. Oh, I will not live through knowing you guys. Jesus Christ. Is anybody going Bloody
I
Mary?
could go for
Poochi-
some coffee.
Poochi
Right.
wakes up looking like a
Uh.
happy newborn infant, just excited for another wonderful day in the Crag.
Has anyone ever told
And-
you that you have a superhuman ability, Poochi?
Oh, well, I think you're a pretty superhuman too.
Oh my god.
And he will ask the bartender if he has some kind of breakfast beer.
Oh, for sure he does. It's the same exact beer from last night.
Oh, breakfast, lunch, and dinner beer.
So
Perfect.
like, I don't want to do this. Does he have like? Is it like a weak ale, like a weak breakfast? Because that is like an actual thing that like medieval places like they had like that weak table ale. It's probably just weak ale all around. Actually,
Is it an oatmeal stout?
Yeah, like the beer, the ale itself isn't really the best quality, no matter where you've gone so far in the lower city. So it's all kind of the same.
All right, I'm gonna ask him. What you got? Oh, it tastes bad in my mouth. Do you have what do you got for breakfast?
I got some sausage links. Pretty sure got a little bit of egg.
Do you have the eggs, or do you have pre-cooked eggs?
We have eggs. We have eggs.
Give me some eggs, and I'm gonna make us some good breakfast. Okay?
Just want the eggs, no breakfast.
No, I mean I want a pan, and I'm gonna go over to that fire, and I'm gonna get some butter off you. And what do you got in herbs? You got some chives? What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, okay, man. Wait a minute. I'd let you have the booze all you want. I get that on the cheap, but these are food here.
Okay.
And I just don't know about you got to pay for all of this, you know.
Okay. All right. What do you got? Like, what are you selling your regular eggs for?
Well, you need the butter, the pan rental. Do you want to use my stove too? Like.
Yeah. Well, the question here is, man, is that you need a cook, and I'm willing to do your cooking for your breakfast. I'm gonna make better eggs than you can. No offense. I'm really good at this shit.
Oh,
yeah.
You're gonna work for the whole day.
No, I'm not gonna work for the fucking day, but I'm gonna make your breakfast rush a thing of the past.
Oh, so you're gonna work a shift? Okay.
I will work a shift.
I can put you down for about 4 hours.
4 hours? No, I mean, I can make enough eggs in 30 minutes. I ain't gonna be a short order cook here, man.
I mean, you've done so much else for me. I don't really know what else you can do.
Oh my god.
For you, I think you do everything under the sun right now.
All right, can I just get 2 eggs and I will? Okay, let me just get 2. Let me just get 2. Like, who cooks for your breakfast? Do you cook the breakfast?
Yeah, we got a guy downstairs.
Yeah, you got a guy. But I mean, I don't want to I don't want to inquire as to his background. Is he like a good cook?
I mean, he makes the best sausage links and eggs around this lower city.
Okay, see, that's the key
this man
word
is
in that
Denny
sentence.
himself.
The lower city. So my question, and don't take this the wrong way, is it real pork in them sausages?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, we'll have 2 sausages, 2 eggs a person. How's that sound? You got a crust of bread or anything?
Oh yeah, it comes complimentary.
Sweet. Good. All right, I could not help this situation with Rabab and Poochi. Let's go flavor stuff elsewhere. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna walk over and wait for my breakfast and take and I'm gonna walk back over. It's like, you got anything? Do you do Bloody Marys? Not really your thing, I don't.
Bloody Marys. No.
We
make drinks for the coal miners downstairs. You know.
No. Yeah, you got to put a lot of spice in that. No, I'm not against that. But you got some tomato juice and some hard potato liquor.
Tomato juice stuff. No, you don't have that stuff, friend.
Okay, give me the weak ale. All right. Cheers.
You got it.
Okay.
It's 2 copper a piece.
I'm gonna turn around and just be like,
"Oh,
really?
I'm having coffee, not that."
Yeah, for the breakfasts, you just ordered them.
Do you have coffee? Do we have coffee here?
Yeah.
What? I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna down the ale. Also,
what does Rabab think of?
I'm sorry, I'm dominating the conversation. Please continue, Rabab.
What do I think of the smell of these eggs?
They seem pretty old.
I will pass on the eggs.
Nice.
Poochi will take Rabab's eggs if he doesn't want them.
All right.
Hungry boy.
Lucky, and this is not something we particularly talk about. Lucky is a food connoisseur to some extent, and he is going to slice open this sausage and try to identify the meat inside.
Okay. Yeah, as a food connoisseur, you've had a lot of experience. You know that it's bits of rat. There is some pork in there, but it's mixed with a bunch of other meats. There's some chicken.
Probably pork intestines.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
just like
the lower end.
I'm gonna put my
Maybe
belt,
a little
I'm gonna
horse
like
if we're lucky.
wipe off my
Yeah.
belt knife on and that and put it back into my belt and be like, guys, like I know I can't, right? Like I just can't. Can we like this? We gotta go to the upper city anyways. Why do we like try to fight a fucking Bojangles on the way? Like, you know what I mean? or just some like we want to hit a tavern on the way up to the upper city. We gotta go to the upper city to get our money anyways. So let's just let's go get our money and then we'll make a nice breakfast on the way back. Cause I'm not into...
Can I drink my coffee first?
But like, come on, you're gonna get a better. Let's get a latte or like a French press. Come on, anything, man. Come on.
What do I think of the smell of the coffee?
It's black. No frills or anything.
It's
Yeah.
coffee.
Hell yeah.
At some point, Forgers, you can only go so much lower than Forgers. Folgers is the word. Nailed it.
But maybe if they cut the coffee with soot to make it go longer.
A fresh supply of soot.
Charcoal, yeah. They just charcoal
Yeah.
some water, and that's what you're drinking.
Yeah, you have their coffee, Rabab. It's very bland. Something really else to say about it. You've had worse. You've had better. You've had
I'm
worse or better.
It's coffee. It's cool.
I'm gonna leave the eggs on the plate, and I'm gonna leave the eggs and the horse sausage on the plate, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go hungry until we let's get paid, and then let's eat. How does that sound, guys?
Nice.
Oh
Yeah, as you leave, you actually notice that he's actually takes your plate of eggs and resells it to someone else. No standards or nothing. And yeah, you just start walking your way towards the upper city. Did you guys want to stop to eat food in the middle city or go straight from the upper city and eat there?
I kind of want to look. Is there like some food stalls in the middle city?
Oh yeah, it's a ton. And they kind of line the streets every other block or so.
Lucky, what
I'll
particular breakfast ideal are you searching for? Is it something I would recognize the smell of, like a sausage? What are you craving?
I don't know, man. I couldn't hack the horse sausage, right? Like I understand there's like a little bit of mixed meat in every sausage you get. I appreciate that. That's just good gamesmanship. But like those eggs, man, like that came out of a chicken's ass before I was born, right?
That's how eggs work, right?
But they're like newer. Like I want an egg that came out of a hen this morning, right? Come on.
Oh, that's what you want. Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah. No, I want fresh eggs. I want maybe like
so hard to ask.
Like a buttermilk pancake or what's a equivalent of Belgians in Fantasyland, Tanner?
Free lore.
Yeah. Delorium like pancakes with all those ridges where you can get some molasses on them, and we can get some potatoes and molasses. Oh, we could just some hash browns. I don't know, man. I'm a fantasy character. I want to fucking eat fantasy foods.
Poochi will say, fresh eggs are definitely the best. Actually, something the headmasters would do to train us on vigilance and speed was to make us wait by the hens in the morning and catch the eggs before they hit the hay, and then make them immediately. So they were actually a little warm when you put them into the heating surface. You had to be very attentive to the movements of the hen, and your hands had to be swift.
I need to get
It's good. It's one of the ways they taught us how to master our bodies and learn patience.
Yeah, if you guys
Sounds like the best breakfast is one that you cook yourself, or that you make yourself right from the hen, according to you, Poochi. I could get behind that, but for now...
I never made it for myself. I made it for my superiors.
You have superiors? Isn't that like against like monk traditions or something? Like, do you have superiors?
Well, the ones who are the most masterful tend to be the ones who have veteran status. They get to tell younger monks, advise them on how to live and how to train, and I was no different.
So Rabab is gonna stick his trunk in the air and search for the scent of like a good caramelized waffle, kind of like that smell when it hits the grill, and there's this sweetness to it.
Oh yeah. Are you looking for a good or the best?
Good, just
Good.
good.
All right, yeah. So if you guys can go to Roll20, I'll see that I'll put you onto the Middle City map.
Yeah. Oh, let me get rid of this.
And I'll describe this briefly as you guys go up from the lower city to the middle city. You actually go into the center of the city itself.
Yeah.
And there's this giant spiraling tube of flowing water, like that extends all the way to the middle city and above. And in the center of it is essentially an elevator that's not connected to anything, but it's welling with sparkling with magic. Like you can just tell it's like this thing might erupt at any point. It's so volatile. And you ascend, like you just, as you get it on, a bunch of people come with you because there's a whole bunch of people going to the middle and upper cities, and you ascend like you're levitating as the water from that fuels the entire city spirals around you as you go up it. The water comes down, flowing into every pipe that goes down into the lower city.
Can Poochi take his gourd and try to capture a sample of the water?
Sure. It's pretty free flowing. It's not. When I describe pipe, imagine a translucent tube. Like
yeah. I see.
The water is flowing in that area via magic, so you can definitely reach in and take a little sample.
All right. Yeah.
Rabab will start humming something that only he knows is a Talking Heads song.
All right.
Does the water taste normal from other water? Is it like especially pure or something?
It tastes like water, but you can definitely tell it's not very clean.
Ah. Okay. I thought like maybe this is an endless stream of sparkling water. Okay, but no. Okay.
That'd be a good source for making some booze, brah. Except it seems more magical.
See,
I would like to if I can make an Arcana check about like the nature of the water. Is it like some sort of water elemental, or what do I think's going on here?
Please do, yeah. Arcana check.
Yeah. 15.
For the 15, you're actually able to tell it's definitely originating from a decanter of endless water.
Oh shit!
But it's the fact that the water is dirtier. It's more opaque. Or no, wait, the other way. Yeah, no, opaque is right. It's darker. Like you can tell, it's definitely not clean. It's not what you expect to come out of a decanter of endless water.
I think Poochi just drank sewage.
Yeah, no, I think like it's at the source. It's probably pretty pure, and this is just washing the city now. And obviously, it's been raining too, so this is just runoff. That's gross.
Runoff where?
It's raining.
The
from the
sides.
city, from just a shithole, right? People just throw shit in the streets, and now it's raining.
But funnily enough, the upper city is the only one that actually gets the water. The other ones have the water kind of thrown off to the sides and never actually get wet.
Gross.
Nice.
Let's go to the upper city and like get some actual rain. How about that? I'm down for that. Like I was like, actually no. Did Rabab find a place for getting?
Yeah, I was about to get to that.
Sorry.
Make it either perception check with advantage or survival with advantage.
That's Rabab, right?
Because Yep.
We'll do perception because they're the same. 11.
Yeah, with an 11, you are able to follow the smell pretty easily. You guys are in this part of the city, right about here, this like center ring area, and you kind of lead them out one more ring area, and about right around here at this blue building, you actually taste like the smell hits you pretty strongly from this booth.
Your nose, Rabab. What has your nose found?
I don't know. I think whatever our friend Lucky here was referring to as a waffle or a what was it?
Did he say shawarma?
I did not say shawarma.
I think he said it wasn't that. No.
I would do. I mean, I was like, breakfast, bread, bacon, and egg, just in some form or fashion. In the wrap, in a sandwich form, In sourdough, I don't care. Maybe in a quiche. Quiche is good too.
Some kind of caramelized, doughy goodness.
Ooh,
I think. Hopefully. What have we found?
Takoyaki. Maybe it's got squid. I don't see an ocean anywhere near us.
Are you guys going to shop? You definitely see on the menu they have waffles.
We're waffling it.
I don't see anything. They don't see like takoyaki or any kind of wraps.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Tanner. I was teasing. I don't mean to make you have in-universe takoyaki. That's like a lot of work for the DM to buy takoyaki.
It's gonna cost 4 copper a waffle.
Well, I'm gonna bust out. So it's 4 copper a waffle. So it's gonna be 8, 12.
Silver.
Let's go 24. Let's get 2 waffles a guy. How about that?
All right. Yeah, 24 copper. Take it off. And you guys have a nice, very evenly keeled, divided out waffles.
So what exactly are waffles? Poochi asks after they're ordered. He says, I've been told, Poochi, stop waffling around, but no one's told me what a waffle is.
Whoever uses waffling and that, I mean, I don't think you waffle about Poochi.
Oh no, I certainly did play the game of doing as little work as possible. I was very good at it.
I have respected you more in this exact moment than the rest of this entire time I've known you. I'm just saying. That's not to say I didn't respect you before, but I respect the game, bro.
You could commiserate with avoiding hard labor, I understand.
I'd rather sing, baby. How are the waffles?
Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're good. You know, they're just good. As you guys finish, you guys go back to the elevator to get back to the upper city to get your well-deserved claim of your $500 gold. And you'll notice that as you go up, it's the same platform. It kind of comes back down like an elevator, but as you rise this time, you'll notice that the water is exceptionally clear. Like stuff, like it's pure water as you get to the top of the city. And I will drag us there to the map. Ignore the numbers and the letters. They don't mean anything.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Hightown's much nicer. Oh, goodness.
You guys are going to come out right about here in this center area of the city. And the first thing you notice, the actually first thing is, one, it's raining and the water's hitting it pretty hard. But the second thing is that there's lush greenery around the cityscape, as like they've kind of like perfectly integrated the buildings with the actual nature itself, and the foliage is beautiful. There are flowers, flower gardens, like trees spawning up out of each building and every window. It's very, very beautiful looking, ornate and sterling.
Oh, what lovely grounds people they have up here. We should live here. This is This is wonderful.
I've kind of been here, done that, but it is pretty nice. It's a lot like where I came from. I dig it.
Like he's gonna pull his coat around himself and be like, can he pull his hat? He's got a hat down and tighter, so he's gonna pull it down around himself. And he's gonna look around, and I assume people are much more well dressed than any other portion of the city.
They are, and in fact, another thing you notice with their well dressed like appearance, they have a lot of jewelry, a lot of different like accessories going on each finger, ears, like chains off their foreheads. And the second thing you notice is that there's very sparse up here, like there's, as opposed to a lower city and middle city where it's very packed and a lot of like population density. It's very not, so it's very pleasant. Everyone has their own space up here.
Lucky's gonna look down at himself. I assume I've been in combat and may have a little bit of blood left over, stuff like that, correct?
Unless you prestidigitation it overnight, but yeah.
I'm gonna probably try to do a little bit of a prestidigitation on myself to clean my clothes. I can't clean my body physically, but I'm gonna hold out my gloved hands, cup a little water splashed on my face, run it down my sides. I got a little makeup kit. I'm gonna apply a little concealer, and then I'm going to using the pond as like the water here is like a little thing. Then I'm gonna just use prestidigitation to clean my clothes and try to fit in a little bit better.
Yeah, you usually do so.
And I'm gonna go over to Rabab and Poochi and try to prestidigitate and try to like take a little dirt off them if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Rabab.
Yeah, as long as you allow this.
Rabab, come here.
Yeah.
Come on,
What
nice,
do you need?
nice, fancy people. We got to be fancy. And I'm gonna start snapping
Whoa,
my fingers.
whoa! I like my dirt. What are you doing?
Well, it can't be dirty in
Rabab,
there.
Rabab Lucky has cleaned away your dirt on your clothes.
Oh, good. There were many stains on my robe.
I'm looking down
Thank
at like
you.
the dirt on the ground. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Did you just have this all in there? I mean, I'm sorry, bro, but like, whoa.
Well, if, we're trying to be fancy. I'll cast Druidcraft and make one of my little twig things I have about me bloom. And put it in my pocket as a kind of like a little corsage.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it totally gets it. It's a nice bright pink.
Nice.
See, I can clean up too.
I didn't say you couldn't. I was trying to help. I'm sorry if the dirt was special. Is the dirt special? Is dirt special to you? Is that is that a thing?
I mean, some of it probably came from another dimension, but it's fine. I'll get more. It's all right. It's fine.
Okay, right, cool.
Thankfully, dirt is in no short supply.
Lucky actually feels kind of bad. Like he's like where is it like worth? Is it valuable? I mean,
It's just like a second skin around me, you know. It's a protective kind. It's a comfort blanket kind of thing.
oh, is this like a transitory?
It's okay. I'll get over it.
Is this like a descendant element of like actual elephants, where you guys throw dirt on your back to like keep yourself like cool and like sub-Saharan like continents and stuff? Are you like genuinely descendant?
I am
of actual...
Rabab is like totally taken aback and like scared the shit out of how much insight Lucky has just immediately gotten into the history of his race. Like,
I mean, I don't like know, bro.
More than he perhaps has.
I mean, I don't have actual elephant people in this dimension. Like, we just have elephants. Like, I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I have nothing to go on here other than like actual elements. If I've insulted you, I genuinely apologize. It's not intentional.
It's okay. It's not
Do you
a
guys
big
hear
deal.
my
Just
girlfriend
don't do it
yelling
again.
at my dog? It's the best.
We did hear her earlier shouting "I love you" after we'd had our like pre-game conversation.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
That was good
I just
timing.
totally heard that.
She's a yeller. I like it.
Yeah, so as you guys are in the center of the cityscape, where's you have to go?
So I'm trying to orient on where Cytheria told me to go. Because first off,
She told you to go to the city center.
Okay,
which is
important area of the city. Yeah.
I assume that's where
Right
we
here?
are. Gotcha. Looking around.
Oh yeah, but it's more this area.
Is this like a building like that we can go into?
Yeah, it's this all building. This is like the back of the building where the elevator is, but then this front building seems more.
All right, I'm gonna try to clean
pronounced.
up Poochi and Rabab. I'm gonna literally clean Poochi's robes, which I'm pretty sure I can take like a metric fuck ton of beer off of, and then I'm going to clean the guys up, and I'm gonna be like, Rabab, can you make us flowers?
Oh, sure. You want a couple of these little things?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a flower and put it in my hat, and I'm gonna put one in my lapel, and then I'm gonna put some flowers in Poochie's ears, so he's got like little Leah buns with flowers.
Do you want some smelly herbs?
What kind of smell? That's the question.
Like lavender.
Oh yeah, lavender.
chicory.
Lavender's good. Let's pack our coats with lavender.
I don't know if I have enough to fill our entire coats.
No,
but
you
here,
don't fill
I
it. It's just like
can do a sprig of lavender. And,
yeah, give me a sprig of
Poochi.
lavender, and I'll put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
We'll all have lavender in our pocket. So we don't smell like shit. We don't look like shit, and we have flowers. So you know, it is what it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll to the capital. We're
Yeah.
gonna go in, and I'm just gonna go in between Poochi on one side, Rabab on the other, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to organize them to like, let's roll like we're a unit, you know, coming in to get our just rewards.
Shades on, backdrop music playing, slow-mo activated.
I
Keep
see,
forgetting-
so we walk in a straight line together.
Right. Exactly. This
I feel you.
you've grasped the basics, Rabab.
And I put my arm around his shoulder. I feel you.
Okay. You do feel you, and your hands are like How many fingers does Rabab have?
Huge.
Actually, out of
I know
curiosity?
they're huge. Don't be intimidated. It's fine.
You're like
They're
you're giving me
dwarf.
like complexes I didn't know I needed to have. It's like, don't want to think
All right.
about the procreation process for your race. I'm just saying it's gotta be okay. I'm shutting up.
Just earthquakes.
It's okay. People think about it all the time. They
Did
can't-
the Earth move? It did in their case, yes.
I did not get a map for this, so we'll play it.
Yay!
It's nothing too big is gonna happen. You guys go inside. It's bustling. Like people are moving back and forth. Papers are flying everywhere, but everyone is flustered, stressed. People are yelling across each other, and you see an empty cube leading up to a window.
There's so much going on. Where should we go?
All right.
Maybe.
Did you say empty cube leading up to a window?
Q. A
Queue, a line.
Yeah.
Oh, Q. Okay, yes.
Let's do our best British impression, and I'm gonna let's go, and I'm just gonna follow into the queue, and I'm just gonna aggressively queue up, and is there anybody in front of me?
Oh, there's not a single person.
I go right up to the window, slap a hand down. Hey, what's up?
Hey, yes, what can I help you with?
I'm looking to collect a reward.
Are you just gonna stand there all day?
No, I'm not standing here all day. I'm trying to get out of here. So if you can help
Okay.
me, I need my just rewards. I delivered last night a sword to Cytheria herself, and I need to get this taken care of. It's a little bit of a situation.
Oh, yeah. The reward, yeah. She's gonna like move around her desk and like try like with her hands, and she'll pull out a little tab note, and you'll see that it was like, oh right, she'll note. Here you go, be right back, and like she'll rush off, very flustered.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we should also leave a note for Cytheria to let her know that the tavern name was changed thanks to us.
Well, let's not leave it through. We can find other methods, maybe.
This mousy lady is gonna come back really quickly with a whole big sack of 500 gold,
Dang.
and just say, pop it down. All right, here you go.
I'm just gonna
That was very easy.
grab the sack and put that in my inventory right now. If people want to argue with me, I'm happy.
Yeah,
for
you do so.
Okay. We now have.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yes. I was wondering if there was a methodology to
What?
deliver a message to Cytheria herself involving a very, let's just say, a sensitive issue.
Oh, we have a PO box over there, and like you'll see that's got a PO box, like a little box that's for mail and like letters and such. But you'll see that it is overflowing and in Cytheria's tube or.
I'm gonna turn back
cubby.
to them, and I'm gonna just kind of sit here and be like, "Ma'am, we aren't the kind of people that go through the PO box. Like, she needs to see this. If you take my meaning, can I make a persuasion-ish?
Yeah, what are you inferring for what she needs to see? What is this?
I'm
Is it
inferring
threatening?
that she needs to get my letter to Cytheria as opposed to sticking it in a PO box that Cytheria will never read.
Gotcha. Yeah, make a persuasion check.
16.
Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, you can also mark that you have inspiration for the recap. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, with that, she's gonna give you the directions to her study. She has like this. She's gonna tell you this compound set up for like a bunch of like buildings sectioned off that are mainly used for magical study and for students. You can just you can probably go in that area. She knows that you can just set up an appointment, but I don't know about seeing her directly.
We'll do our best as long as we can get past the. No offense, the riff-raff box.
Oh, you should be fine. It's a light trouble.
Thank you very much, and I'm gonna tip my hat to her and then head down in the direction she gave me.
Yeah. Oh, she gets right back to work. Never a dull moment.
The fish
Is
is
Rabab taken with the smell of anything in this chamber?
It's actually very clean, very sterile kind of.
Oh, okay. I'm ready to go.
All right.
I love
You guys
it.
will move up to the right here.
I love how Rabab is secretly like Anthony Bourdain. He's just like, I want to live in a righteously dirty city, you know? Oh, hold on.
where life happens.
Maybe Anthony Bourdain is the character research I need to do for this. I need to go watch more Parts Unknown. I'm adding them to my list.
It makes me too sad now, man. I'm sorry.
I understand that.
He was like a big deal for me getting into cooking. Sorry, I'm done. I'm so sorry, Tanner.
You're good. You're gonna go right to the edge of the map here, and as you get closer and closer, you'll start to realize that the place she directed you to is actually over the edge. There's a very ornate and very decorative stairwell that leads down on the side of the actual building itself, the actual stone platform that serves as the ground for this entire upper city ring. And you go down the stairs and see carved into the side is a nice entrance area that's very decorative. Looks like this.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's colorful.
And you'll find one. I can get this token. There. You will find one woman with and I'll give it a better description in just a second. You'll come in right about here. And this woman's going to be standing next to this big shimmering portal. As you look around, you see that there's 6 more. Each of these little subsections serve as a different portal going into different areas of wherever you want to go. The one behind seems to be glowing purple, and as it does so, you can see the background as it's kind of the portal itself is facing towards you. It seems like to be covered in books, like a library, like wall-to-wall shelves. You can look to the left here and see that in this corner, people seem to be like fighting each other in some sort of pit. Another library in this middle one. This one seems to go to more like what's the word? It's like to a records room, see it's like the library, but there's more scrolls as opposed to books.
Scrolls versus the direct library, like finished stuff. Got it.
Records, yeah. You'll see this one goes down into like a part in the lower, so like you can tell from the decoration seems to go into like some sort of wooden house somewhere. This one goes to another building with more magical practices and another one with magical practices. The woman looks out at you as you guys come down the stairs. Yes, gentlemen, how can I help you today?
Hello, fine lady, and Lucky's gonna do a deep vow. Would you be able to point us in the direction of Cytheria?
Yeah, I certainly can. Let me see where she's at for the day. She's gonna walk off.
And Poochi is gonna say to everyone, "Oh goodness, those people, they're in danger." And he's gonna point at the images of the people fighting in the battle pit. That's terrible.
I think this is a kind of fight that they asked for themselves, if I'm not mistaken, Poochi. But we can definitely check to make sure everybody's willing in that scenario.
Oh, it's agreed upon. Well, that's
Well,
usually
I don't know
when
Poochi.
people are doing.
We should definitely insist and ask her when she comes back. I would not jump to conclusions until we were able to ascertain whether or not that it's a silly sport, if you will.
And Poochie's gonna, as he looks longer, he says, "Oh my, that one has a large sword. Oh, and he's dead. Okay."
As you look in, you start seeing that more like they're firing back spells and everything. It's every form of fighting you can imagine.
Okay. Am I getting
not very many martial
I want to
arts.
I don't know if it's like you tell me what it is, Tanner. But like, is this like a battlefield or is this like some sort of Coliseum bullshit?
It seems to be more. There's no crowd or anything from the portal like viewing. You can see it just seems to be more of like a sand pit.
Poochi,
they just seem to be fighting each other.
I would like to intervene and figure out what's happening as much as you, but I cannot see to us jumping into a situation without knowing what's going on. I'm sorry.
Oh, we'll ask the lady.
Your impetus and
Woman's gonna come back. She's gonna be followed by a woman that's like got her head already covered in a book. She's got glasses on, a tight bun. She's gonna come back. The woman will look very much like this. Find her. She will look like this. Spell books are like kind of floating around her. She keeps reading and reading. She'll say, Miss Imago here will tell you all about where Cytheria is today. And then she'll slam her book shut and say, oh, okay. Do you want to see Cytheria? Do you have an appointment of any kind? What is your names?
I am Lucky Mulligan. I made an acquaintance with Cytheria last night, and it involves a sensitive matter regarding a tavern in Lowtown that we both
What's
know.
the matter?
The matter concerns a tavern whose name she would like changed.
Oh, you're talking about Cytheria's bosom, right?
It is no longer
the cesspool
that.
in the lower city.
I would like to inform her as to our negotiations on her behalf to change the name.
Oh, well, great. I'll let her know. Thank you so much for your kindness. What's the name gonna be?
I mean, I could. I assume she's too busy to see us, is what you're asserting.
Yes, she is quite busy.
All right. Well, in that case, it'll be named to Cytheria's grace, and I would hope that you would say that Lucky delivered on his word to her, if you would have the time, ma'am. May I inquire your
Poochi.
name?
Yeah, she pulls out the pen and paper from her knapsack and says,
necessary.
"All right, yeah, okay."
What is your name, ma'am?
Just writes it down. I am Fatin Imago. I am the first apprentice to Cytheria herself. Think of me as the #1 connection to her.
Then, if Cytheria has not time for us, and I don't mean this in any form of insult to you, perhaps I might ask you about opportunities and some other things regarding the fact that we were attempting to recover in the lower city assets that were stolen from her vault.
Oh yes. She did in fact mention someone got in there. Don't worry, we had Rupert to a security check, and he's apparently, according to him, she's gonna go through her notes again. Beefed up the security.
Whether or not the security is that, we returned the sword to her last night and have received our reward for it. What I might ask on the contrary is a question of the subject of whether or not things will be stolen from the vault for. I have no doubt that they will continue to be stolen from the vault, depending on whatever the security matter is. What you need, more importantly than security in your vault, is a contact in Lowtown that can get you the information you need to understand when items become available on the lower markets.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, we do have those. Don't worry about our information.
Being as
We have people for that.
I'm sure you do. You don't have the best people, though, seeing as it took us to get the sword back to you.
Happenstance happens.
If you
Who's
don't want
we,
to...
by the way?
Who's what?
Who's we?
You and me.
No, not you. They said we. The woman with the books, didn't they?
Yes, the collective we of the council. You see, we do have a person who is in fact a master of spies in our network he keeps tabs on everywhere in the more seedier parts of the city.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, it's that Seven Pies character.
Seven Pie? Oh,
Seven
yes,
Pies.
that's right. Yes, that's a very rude dialect to say it in, but it is, yes. It's Lord Savipus. Yeah, he is in fact the master of spies.
Oh, that's not shorthand for Seven Pies.
How long have you served her ladyship?
20 glorious years. Ever since I could cast a spell into the Magic Society.
And in that time period, there has never been any strife in between the council members?
Oh, there's plenty of strife. Oh my gosh.
So then it should not be a difficulty to explain to you that my relationship with Cytheria and this group here is maybe something that you should keep from other members of the council.
group? You said these are the people you referred to stole the sword, right?
No, that is not what I referred to, ma'am. I'm referring to our relationship, myself, Lucky, Rabab, and Poochie's relationship to Cytheria, and our desire to return the goods specifically to her, as opposed to perhaps wayward parties on the council.
Well, good for you. Who are you? Okay, we don't have time for this. Thank you for your service. I mean, we've given you the reward necessary. What more do you want? We're not just going to come at your beck and call.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day, ma'am. I hope that your adventures in this day are as fruitful in your position as a staff assistant to Cytheria. Have a wonderful day. And I'm just going to heel turn and leave.
Okay.
Oh,
Poochie
perhaps
will turn to
one more
Rabab
question. My companion had a question about the portal over there with the combatants. Is this some sort of Colosseum issue or situation?
Yeah, that's the training pits that we use.
People seem to be
it's for training.
dying in there,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
They're dying in there? Maybe you are mistaken.
I'm gonna look back. Was I mistaken, Tanner?
I saw a man.
Yeah, they're
get
not
cut.
dying. They're just fighting.
Okay, well that's fine. Okay.
It's pretty brutal, but they're not dying.
Okay. Lucky's kind of done with this bitch. Sorry, I don't mean to say. I shouldn't say the B word. I apologize for that.
Poochie will kind of whisper to Rabab after Lucky's exchange with her is done, and he'll say, "Oh, poor Lucky. All he wants is their attention, and they just won't give it to him."
Fuck you.
That'll get them.
Fuck you. Fuck
What else?
you.
What else did you want from the lady, Lucky?
I don't know. There was let's head outside, guys. Let's not talk here.
You'll see Fatten go off into the portal again as you guys exit.
I give
and you
zero
guys are back
fucking
onto the street.
shits.
You guys are back onto the city streets. They should come with us.
Alright, I'm just gonna come out and be like, alright, thought process. So it appears that the magical vaults are being penetrated on all sides, and everybody in the council's too idiotic to know that that's fucking happening. So, yeah, a lot of magic items there. I really don't necessarily think we should return magic items to them again. Although we did make a lot of gold off of it, so...
Whoa. Slow down, man. You're saying the things, the doorways we saw in there were penetrating private, vaults that are owned by other people who are on this mysterious council thing that we just talked to somebody from?
We just talked to the people from the council who are containing all these dangerous magical items that come out of the Crag. And the Crag and all these magical items are getting stolen out of their vaults because they're definitely in cahoots, right. And they're just doing a bad job of being, I don't know, owners of these magical items, right? So
maybe Seven Pies cuts deals with people to allow them to steal occasionally.
I got that vibe too. It was too easy for I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The bottom line is that some assholes in Lowtown, I'm sure Cytheria and that lady were powerful sorceresses or wizards or whatever. I'm not necessarily sure we could take them. The point of the matter is, they have no care as to whether or not people are stealing items out or powerful magical items like that sword, which sucks people's souls out. They just didn't give a shit. So I think there's more going on here than we understand. And honestly, I'm going to put out there, I have no doubt that we're going to see that sword again at some point. Because, it's like a rotating door. Someone else is going to grab some kid from Lowtown with lock... First off, why was the child from Lowtown able to lockpick a vault with some of the most dangerous magical items, right? That's dumb.
Oh, the skeleton key. That's how. We have that in our possession, do we not?
Yeah, we do. I think we have a key that's magical. I didn't tell them about that, so because why should be? Because I don't.
Right, that's how he did it. Where did that key come from? Why
Yeah,
did the kid have that key? That's the real question, maybe.
You think these girls? And I'm gonna pull down my shirt to reveal the skeleton key on a ring around my neck. I'm gonna be like, do you guys think that we should test the magical capabilities of this key and just confirm it? Because I'm pretty sure it is what it is.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, if the council's corrupt, you want to rob them? Like, who do you want to take wealth from, man?
I mean, I'm not.
We could try that home over there.
I don't particularly give a shit. We're actually like we're 500 gold up, guys. Like,
sorry, I was like really aggressive just then. We don't have to actually steal anything. We can just see if it works on a locked door.
No, yeah. My thought process, we should get a place at the end tonight or do something. My question to you guys is like, what the fuck do we want to do? Because like, I mean, we can go back to Lowtown and try to scrounge for magic items. We got 500 gold here, guys. That's enough to set up our own brewery.
I would like to go shopping for things. We didn't seem to have enough gold for this yesterday, but
we definitely
if
got
I
enough gold
remember
for
the
today.
numbers, I think renting a warehouse would be within our reach now, and that gives us a place to brew and store.
What was the number on renting a warehouse?
It's 20 gold a week, or a week for the bar. So it'd be like 10, 15 gold for a warehouse a week.
I mean, we can rent.
What I can say is
Grace and call it Cytheria's fat ass.
We could open a place right across the street.
Called Cytheria's fat ass. What was that lady that like sassed us in there? What's her name?
Anyone sassed you?
Yeah.
Lucky Mulligan, if anyone.
I mean, I clearly was sassier than her, but like the fact that she even deigned to like take a tone with me, she sassed me. I don't care.
Her name was Fatten Amago.
Oh, that's a great name. Fatten Amago's fat ass. That's what we're gonna call the bar.
Or fatten ass.
Ah, nailed it.
Nice.
Nailed it in one. That's
The
what it
fatten
is.
assed lady. There we go.
That's terrible. I mean, we should really come. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, revenge is like a short-lived high. Like, we should come up with an actual good name.
It's oh so sweet though.
I know, fatten ass is. That's great.
I think we should name it something that makes people feel good. Like,
I mean, fat ass makes me feel good, man. I don't know what to tell you.
like fat-assed, maybe. Like, you know, like half-assed except fat-assed.
Oh yeah, like a
bird.
little, like
Like-
just the most minuscule amount classier. I respect that. Yeah, no, I get that. I get where you're coming from.
Tanner,
It's
how
like
much?
a choice you make when you walk in. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fat-ass this shit, you know? Maybe.
Is that how you approach issues? That I'm just, you know.
Gonna fat dog it.
We can call our bar the Thigh Gap.
Very
This is
good.
becoming rapidly sexist. Anyways,
What was your question? What was your question?
I was gonna ask roughly how much do you think a decent to high quality barrel of wine is worth, like market price?
Decent to high. I'd probably put it at about 10 gold a barrel.
10 gold a barrel. Okay. In that case, like an individual bottle of wine would end up being pretty cheap from there. Like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
As you guys are walking around the upper city, really just talking about your plans for success, you're gonna see a bunch of people are kind of like hovered around this posting with a bunch of notices on it, and they're all just kind of like reading the news of the day, and everyone's kind of just like, oh, yeah, knew she'd do it. Yeah, it's like, I told you, man, I told you. And it's like, oh, I can't believe she did that one.
all right, I'm gonna go up to it. What's the sitch?
So you're gonna come across a bulletin board. Essentially, it's got a bunch of people, like a bunch of pictures and numbers and places, and like locations, times, dates. But you'll see the biggest one plastered over a bunch of them is this news that Liliana of the trophies room has taken out one of the avatars of right here. one of the avatars of Bayfor.
How big of a deal does this seem to us?
Well, you know it's a pretty large crowd, and you if you ask around, you can actually.
This isn't the triple B, right?
This is a bulletin board. It is
So this is the Bard's bulletin board, right?
correct.
Could
Okay.
you just repeat what we just saw, please?
Sure. So you'll come across a notice. It's got a bunch of dates, times, people's names, like rendezvous points. But you'll also see it plastered over in the middle is a big news article written about this epic tale of Liliana of the Trophy Room taking out the avatar of Bayfor, which you know through the description looks like this.
Damn, that's a jank ass cat.
That's a displacer beast, just like displacer beast, but more. Yeesh.
You guys can make a religion check.
I will
I
do
will
so.
do that.
Poochi is dumb, but he was raised in a monastery, so proficiency.
Hey. All right. Yeah, Rabab and Poochi, you know that Bayfor is a god. He is known as the Keeper of the Lantern, serves as the guide of the crossing. Think of the Raven Queen, but more like this.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
why? So who killed a god of the crossing?
They killed the avatar of Bayfor.
So
Make
who did that?
Liliana of the Trophy Room. Do we know who that is? Can we roll history?
You do? Yeah, you do know who she is. She's a very well-known figure. She is, in fact, this. If I can find her. She is one of the Council of 9 members.
She hasn't been on the council. I see. Oh yeah, she is. Huntress Liliana. Oh my God, Jesus, she's got backstory. Girls
She's
got big.
pretty.
Girls got big backstory.
Bold and serious. Has a posse of hunters. Youngest member of the council.
Maybe you got
Bullheaded.
backstory. Is that what you were trying to say?
Is that what I was trying to say, Trevor?
She likes
What
money.
I'm thinking now.
I'm like, it's not just that I'm a VTuber now, it's also that, like, I didn't sleep, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. From this various people bragging about Liliana and what they know about her, you're able to pick up on this. And you're able to know that these avatars are just these beasts that kind of came about of the ground and seem to be like after you kill one, you get this vision from a god, and therefore whatever god that of the avatar you kill, you get a vision from them. Could be bad, could be good. Most people keep the vision to themselves, though.
Oh, we should kill an avatar. That seems like we could learn something valuable from doing this.
The crowd's gonna erupt with laughter as you say that.
It is I, Poochi, the future Avatar Slayer, and you'll do a little dance.
Nope. You kill that shit and then you praise it. You don't fucking start by like promising to kill an avatar, because I'm not gonna no.
If you pester for it further, you will learn what the other avatars look like, and I'll reveal them to you right now.
Yeah, Poochie's down to rumor mill. Figure out what they all look like.
This one is the avatar of Nier.
Oh fuck no!
This is the avatar of Tragus.
I don't know that I would want to kill
Kiefelnom.
an avatar. That sounds like a bad idea.
The avatar of Tamora. The avatar of Sorolali.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, look at! I don't want to hurt that.
I don't want to
fella.
hurt him. Yeah, no. I'm even Lucky's like, nah. It's a
The Avatar of Tempest.
Don't shush your girlfriend. I want to know what she wants to say. Fuck you.
She's probably gonna know where my art's from.
It's art I used in a game for a god called Ursa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Avatar of Malar.
That's just a Pokemon.
It's not, unfortunately.
That's funny. Poochi, what is your girlfriend's name, actually, out of curiosity?
Oh, Chesh. Hello.
Hi. See you Friday. It'll be fun.
He said, "See you Friday. It'll be fun."
And then Lucky, you may make another perception check. You being a bard.
Okay. Perception. Here we go.
Oh yeah. You're able to tell that through that because of your you're able to see like different little patterns of like the way the actual notices are structured or like the way they're actually moving, like how you can like you can form a sentence out of 3 different pieces of paper and then like see it everywhere else, you know. But it's only doing that because it follows a musical scale and you're able to be like, oh wait, it's going like da 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 da, and like from that you're able to determine a very secret little notice.
Ooh.
Of which says the phrase, let me see if I wrote it down here. Velma Hesterfort. It will be performing tonight, Middle City.
Okay. Well, that seems like
Usual spot.
Usual spot. Shit. Guys, I think we should chill in the Middle City tonight.
All right. Well, as far as I can tell, some things we should do today are talk to this Bradford man about getting ourselves a warehouse, buy some barrels, maybe find a nice fruit that is plentiful and in season.
Well, you gotta think outside
And
the
we
box. Maybe,
begin-
maybe we're the potato guys. Maybe we make potatoes into alcohol.
Well, I thought it might be good to start with a wine of some kind.
Sorry, it's in the upper city. Excuse me.
Oh, she's
The
gonna.
performance tonight will be in the upper city.
Yeah, I was about to say if she's on BBB, she's probably Upper City.
Yeah, so you can easily, if you're gonna try to find any of the council members, you can easily ask around. You'll make a survival check with advantage to find them. They're very well known and like think of celebrities. Like you have people following them around and be like, "Oh, they're over here. He eats in the same restaurant I do." Like,
So what was the name again? What was her name?
whose name? The one who's
The bard.
the one who's the
performing
bard.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Velma Hesterfort, like Hesterfort.
Velma Hesterfort. Okay.
Hester.
Hesterfort. Okay.
I'll just type it. I'll just type it.
I mean, I've never heard of her, so like I'm like, oh, do some.
We going to check out another musical act? See.
Yeah, I
some
mean, just
of
get the lay of the
concerts?
land, see what it takes to compete in the Uptown. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, man. I struck out in Midtown. Maybe it's just a kind of time and place type of deal, but you know, it is what it is.
Maybe we're just too skilled for Midtown.
Okay, Katie has cut me off from liquor, which is probably a good thing for y'all. Come here.
But drink more though, right?
Yeah, she got me beer, so it's good.
All right. If you guys are gonna hang around and wait until
Come on, make me another Manhattan,
No.
please.
Jack Beer's
y'all are gonna wait around till the performance, I think now would be a good time to take a break.
Sounds like it.
It's probably a good time too, so I can go like deal with this and get through her Manhattan sanction. Love you.
So like 10-minute break, 5 minute break.
Yeah. Let's do
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
10
So
minutes.
it's 8:50. Come
Okay.
back at 9.
All right. See you in a bit.
Okay, let me try to get this.
Y'all.